The fat controller had sent Edward to the works to be mended. Near the workstation, Edward noticed a narrow gauge engine in an open side shed. That's Skarloey, he thought. What's he doing there? He remembered Skarloey and his brother Renies, because in the old days he had often brought passengers who wanted to travel up to the lake in their little train. As the men at the work could not mend him at once, Edward asked them to put him on a siding close to Skarloey. Skarloey was pleased to see Edward. The owner has just brought 2 more engines, he said. He told me I was a very old little engine and deserved a good rest. He gave me this shed so I could see everything and not be lonely. But I am lonely all the same, he continued sadly. I miss Renies very much. Yesterday, one of the new engines pushed him onto a truck, and now he's gone to be mended. I wish I could be mended too and pull trucks again. Have you coaches got names? Asked Edward. Oh yes, there's Agnes, Ruth, Jemima, Lucy and Beatrice. Agnes is proud. She has cushions for first-class passengers. She pities Ruth, Jemima and Lucy, who are third-class coaches with bare boards. But they all 4 sniff at Beatrice. Beatrice often smells of fish and cheese. But she is the most important, said Skarloey earnestly. She has a little window through which the guard sells tickets. Sometimes I leave the others behind, but I always take Beatrice. You must have tickets and a guard, you know. Of course, said Edward gravely. Renies and I, continued Skarloey, used to take turns pulling the trains. We knew everybody, and everybody knew us. We whistled to the people in the fields at the level crossings and in lonely cottages and farms. And the people always waved to us. We loved passing the school playgrounds at break time. For then the children would always run over to the fence to watch us go past. The passengers always wave. Because they think the children are waving at them. But we engines know better, of course, said Skarloey importantly. Yes, we do indeed, agreed Edward. We take your tourists to the lake and then get ready to pull the train back. We enjoy the morning journey home because our friends from the villages come down to do their shopping. We whistle before every station. Beep, beep! Look out! And the people are ready. Where's Mrs. Lost? Asked the guard. She's coming. Beep, beep, we whistled. And Mrs. Lost comes running to the platform. We'll leave you behind one of these days, Mrs., laughed our driver. But we know he never will. We stop elsewhere too, at farm crossings, and yards where path leads to lonely houses. Reniers and I know all the places very well indeed. And our driver used to say that we would stop if he didn't put the brakes on. Sometimes on market day, Ruth, Jemima and Lucy were so full of people that the guard would allow third-class passengers to travel in Agnes. She didn't like that at all and would grumble. First-class coach, third-class people. That made me cross. Shut up, I would say, or else I bump you. That soon stopped her rudeness towards my friends. Just then, some workmen came. We're going to mend you now, Edward, they said. Come along. Goodbye, Skarloey, and thank you for telling me about your railway. It's a lovely little line. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you for talking to me, Edward. You cheered me up. Goodbye. Skarloey watched Edward being taken back to the works. Shutting his eyes, he dozed in the afternoon sun. For he was dreaming, as an old engine will, of happy days in the past.